everybody, and welcome back to 3-2 Brew. Today we're going to be doing a bit of pre-modern testing here. This is a zoo list that was in the top 8 of the CPL or CPS for the pre-modern online MTGO series. The person who submitted this was Alcadasar. So super gnarly looking list. I wanted to try this deck since I saw it on Mengu's workshop and I owned a lot of the cards, so I thought, you know, I may as well give it a rip. This deck's looking to play a ton of creatures. We have a pseudo amount. We have 17 raw creatures. We have an additional kind of 10 in the sorcery slot with a Call, the Herd, and then a battery. Couple of, you know, instant speed action going on for blowing up enchantments, but also doing burn damage. We have some Seal of Fire, a Sylvan Library, and then 22 lands. I haven't played a game with this deck yet. The only thing I modified from Alcazar's list is I got rid of a Hull Breach, added 2 Pyroblast, 2 Red Elemental Blast, and got rid of, they had a card that I can't remember the name of, but it was like a, kind of like a Pyro or Reb. So just replaced them and wanted to see how it rocks. So lowdown creature strategy. I'm super excited to give it a rip. I wanted to try this deck. I like playing a lot of creature strategies. I like playing aggro. And I think this might kind of fall into where I want to be at. So really excited to give this one a rip. And I hope that overall we have some good testing matches and it runs well. So let's hop on into it. Start to kick it off on the play here. Ooh, no lander. Gotta send that one back. Okay. I like this. This is looking nice. Turn 1, probably gonna go Mog. Yeah. Oh, cancel that. I'm gonna put, I think, the second Grim Lavamancer to the bottom. So I'm probably gonna run Mog Fanatic into Riverboa. Just see how it goes. Nice little Mog here. Probably thinking that we're on burn. We're not. I don't know what Rafa Gomez is on, but ooh. All right, what are we DRing into? No way. Sick. So sick. I don't think I want an on curve. Or no. Sorry, I don't think I want an on curve call. Rather Reanimator, never actually got to play against Clerics. Sick card. Okay. What do we want to do here? I think it's a bolt on the Rotlung Reanimator. Yup, that'll make a nice zombie token. And then I can attack with a Riverboa. No blocks. All right, fantastic. We're getting a game plan together here. Depends if we draw a land next turn. We might just... Okay, that's fine. They can get in for some damage. Let them push it. Sweet zombie token, by the way. Shepherd of the Rot. Gonna just kill the Shepherd of the Rot. I used to play a zombie deck. And I understand exactly how powerful that card is. Interesting. Okay. I think I'm just gonna call here. That does leave shields down on Riverboa, but I'm okay with that. We got 2 aggro decks button heads right now. Carnophage is probably the last one I want to kill. They can eat my call here, which is a bit of a bummer. I'd like to see Withered Wretch bite the dust if possible. Or the red source would be great. Alright, it's a tough one. They're not turning sideways here. Alright, here I can Lavamancer, which they're going to be able to do a ton of work with their Withered Wretches, but we'll just have to work our way through that. We have great blocks up. We can sacrifice our River Boa to the calls. Marina, it's going to be tough for us to outpace. Let's just be honest about it. Since they missed their opportunity, I'm just going to hit them where it hurts. Okay. We are going to lose this land, sadly. But I do think this is an opportunity to... I think I want to beat in here. We'll see how they want to value blocks. Okay. I'm going to incinerate the Withered Wretch. Going to do 3 and then 1. Or sorry, 2 and 1. For the sole purpose that they're taking 2 points of damage a turn off this arena. Plus Carnophage. I mean, the arena is going to do them a ton of love. But Riverbow or Regenerate up is just a tough beat for them. Shepherd of the Rot. I do need to respect that card, but they are behind on life total currently. So. Wow. Just straight up couldn't have asked for a better card. Alright, GG's. That felt really good. Not gonna lie. Hull Breach looks very good here. Don't think they're gonna have much. Think they're gonna have anything in terms of graveyard recursion? Patriarch's bidding, maybe? Not 100% sure. I don't think this is a matchup for Baloth. Bring these in. I think calls aren't as good as I would like them to be. They looked mono black, so Sky Shroud's probably worse as well. Do I want Crypts or do I want Baloths or anything? I don't think so. Do I even need all these Hull Breaches? Probably not, actually. I think that we didn't even see it from them. You know what? I am going to bring in 2 Baloth, actually. Let's see what it's like. We didn't get to see too much of their deck. Obviously, they're sacking stuff, so I'm not 100% sure, but... Okay. That felt nice, though. I like the way that ended up playing out and feeling. Another good hand here. I'm going to keep this. Baloth might be a little bit of like a prayer type of card right here, but... DR again. Lord of the Undead. Well, that's just going to become a problem card. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play Mountain, and I'm just going to respect it and give it the old Boulderoo. Cool thing about this deck that, you know, I like a lot, besides, like, you know, the way that zombies, or the way that Burn plays, is that this deck isn't particularly, like, I don't have to get into every single one of these and, like, be worried about, oh, that lightning bolt took X amount of points of damage off, yada yada. Because you're not looking to just do that 24/7. Sarcomancy is very good. Okay. A lot of green here, but that's not a bad thing. We do have a Baloth, so I'm going to play out Grim Lavamancer. And keep it pushing. Some more red here would be fantastic. I'd be a very happy man. Okay. That does die to Smother. Shepherd of the Rot. That can die to an Incinerate if I don't get anything else going on. Okay. Ooh. I think being flush with mana, I would like to remove this Shepherd of the Rot. Seal of Fire we can invest and save for a rainy day. We need more red though. Like next turn if we draw red, I'd like to go Seal of Fire Grim Lavamancer. Hit this Withered Wretch. That would be ideal. We just cannot win today. Okay. Hit that Wretch. Let them exile something from the graveyard. I don't really know if the mana is correct in this deck. I didn't look, I didn't think about it. I didn't really put a whole lot of brain power into it. So I've just been kind of rocking. We have pointed quite a bit of mana at them, or quite a bit of burn at them. Another land here that is an untapped land is going to do miles for us. We can get Baloth down. That's an untapped land. Do I want Baloth though, in hindsight? I think so. I'll develop with a Baloth. They have another Smother, it doesn't get hit. We get kind of cooked here if they have like any other removal spell though. God forbid, like a Terror or something. Okay, Gem Palm Polluter. Very sick. That's fine. We have the Baloth out. We can do some funkiness. Next turn we can Lavamancer plus Incinerate. Okay. See what they name. Sick Ball Therapy from that premium deck series. Huge fan of that. Just picked up a Friday Night Magic version of one of them from my LGS actually. Lightning Bolt, well, they got a hit. Power to them. You're going to flashback hit Lavamancer? Because here's the issue. Depending on their last card in hand, either way, they're kind of cooked here. Because I'm going to play out Lavamancer. I'm going to play out Foothills. I'm going to move because I'm going to attack with Baloth. No blocks. Okay. End step, keep it pushing. Okay. I'm going to hit the Rot Lung now. They'll get their zombie, and that's fine. But what I'll get instead is another red source. All right, GG's. Controlled him out of the game. That was fantastic. I really, really, really liked the way that felt. So, very nice. Took one match against mono black Clerics. Let's hit the next one. Catching the next one here. We'd actually played a match in between this. We lost 2-1 to a Storm deck, but there's been some Storm Brew going around that I didn't want to potentially give away. I thought it might have been that deck, so I stopped the recording and deleted it and what have you. Playing against Clever Al here, though. I'm going to hit a little Bloodstain Mire into a Mog Fanatic. We kept a really bold one-lander, and we only have 22 lands in the deck, so I am a bit worried about it, but if we find a green source, Sylvan Library's online. I do feel like this deck might want just one more Sylvan Library. I'm not 100% sure. Wasteland out of Clever Al with a mono black sick Mirage Land. DR, okay. Into Arena. Alright, well that's a value engine for him. That's not good. Alright, no land. But we can get another Mog Fanatic online here. We got bolts to clean up any creature they play. They're taking damage off the Arena. We're putting early pressure on them. They know our hand is all gas. Another DR. Do a hippie. We can bolt that. No big deal. We'll bolt the hippie. Force them to deal with it. It's kind of looking like maybe, I don't think it's pit rack, but like mono black aggro or something. Serena's going to be our friend this game potentially, but they are restocking their hand rather rapidly. Okay. Now that hippie might be an issue, but we can deal with that with a Lavamancer. I will play the Treetop Village out just to get them offline. Whatever they did make me discard, I can hit with the Lavamancer. Okay. Gonna get in. Please don't hit the Sylvan. Actually, I'd rather keep the Naturalize if I gotta keep anything. Ah, it hurt me. It hurt me. Shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said anything. That was stupid. Wow. This is full-blown Suicide Black. Much respect, my brother. Okay. 1-1 for a Sylvan. I'm gonna move in and just get the beats on. Okay. I'll take their hippie offline next turn. They want to waste here? Do I actually care? Yeah, I guess I kind of care. I'll take those two out. Bloodstained Mire, get an exile. Take the hippie out with the Grim Lavamancer. Lavamancer is just so good. Another Dark Ritual. That is so many. So many. What? We got to be able to flip it right now, right? Because... Okay. They're out of mana. Yeah, I will use it. I'll put... Top? Pay for? Because here... Here I can drop in another mountain. Hit whatever that morph creature is. And then go... Wow. River Boa? Into Assault? That was a no... Hold on. I'm sorry, everybody. I got so caught up in everything else, I didn't realize that was a no white cast Exalted Angel. I have truly seen some things today. That's all I'm going to say. This is Dead Gaia, I think. All right, GG's. We had lethal on board. I actually just realized. Sack, 2 Fire Blast. Ravenous Baloth is going to be very good against them. Hull Breach might actually be good against them. Naturalize is good. Incinerate's very good. Riverbow is worse, but not bad because it can regenerate. Sky Shroud Elite should be good against them. Sorry. Forgot to say good luck, have fun to them. Jackal Pup I like. Maybe the whole breach just isn't necessary. Baloth, cut 3 things. Maybe the Sky Shroud Elites? And Assault Battery did some work there. Actually had the win with Fire Blast. Mog Fanatic doesn't seem terrible. Depends on what they have low down. I'll cut one Mog Fanatic. Submit that, see where we go. Yeah, that was a crazy. I thought this was mono black suicide. I get though. I honestly 100% get why they kept that hand. And if I was them, I'd be just on my average black white tilt. But if you put a morph creature down in this format and you're playing any color, I'm gonna kill it straight up. It's naturalized as nice as Jackal Pup isn't gonna take us the distance, sadly. So I think I'm going down to 6 here. Been quite a few mulligans so far through testing. So I'm very interested to see if that's just me or what. But I'm gonna mulligan this. Now that's a keepable hand right there. I think I put Assault Battery. I think I put Baloth to the bottom. Plains. Got their white this time. You know what? I'll risk it, and I will run the Lavamancer into a Swords. Let's just see if they have it. Make them have it. No choice, no option. Okay. Caves. I like that this person's playing all old border. Gerard's Verdict. I'm going to drop a Call of the Herd and an Assault Battery. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do this. Drop down a Sylvan so I can reload my hand at will. Beat into him. Call the Herd's free flashback for discard. You know, this version of black-white that they're playing, at least from what I've seen so far, it just feels a bit slow and outpaced, personally. I mean, they can hit me here. Okay. That's an E-Plague. Interesting pull-in with the Grim Lava. I mean, I guess it hits Grim Lava, man. It's pretty good against my hand. But they wouldn't have actually known that. I'd probably put it on, I don't know. I guess you could put it on human if you really wanted to. All right. Put on top. Do I care about this? I don't think so. I think I keep that. Toss Jackal Pup down. Leave up Naturalize in case I want to care about it, maybe. If they waste me here, then I'll care about it. But they haven't been proactive with their wastelands. So big issue here is if they drop an Angel, I don't have Lavamancer set up, which is what I was kind of contemplating. DR. What are we going into? Tell me it's another Plague. That's what I'm looking for. Green and 1. I'm going to hit their arena. Not going to think about it. I'm not going to worry about it. Just hit it. Puts us back down to parity. I am currently getting card advantage. Put it on Wizard, which is kind of wild. Put on top. Drop down a forest. Get in with the pup. I'm just going to put some beats down. One more land here, and I'm cooking with gas. Yeah, they were in a tough spot. Guards Verdict? I really wasn't expecting an E-Plague against me, to be honest with you. Skeletal Scrying, okay. No land. That's a tough one. Let's see what the top has in store for me. River Boa. I am rather interested on that. I'm just trying to kind of work through the top of my library here. So I can drop down a River Boa. And I can bolt next turn, or end of this turn. They play a creature. I can bolt that. Keep the door open. Second main. Targeting me. So I'm going to bolt up top. All right. Well, we have them dead to rights. I will use Sylvan Library, though. Put on top. Put on top. Okay. All right, gonna get in. And then just sack 2 and send them up line or up north on my old burn game plan. But yeah, we took them. Sorry, I was just giving them. I've been doing some testing with s'mores, I call it. So, but yeah, took them 2-0 against Dead Guy Ale. So felt very good. Never felt like we were ever on the back foot. Just continually cooking. So huge fan of that. Let's get into the next match. Kicking the finals off here against SF45. We're gonna keep this. I think I've played against them before. Really not 100% sure what they're on though, to be honest with you. Turn 2, we're looking at some just absolutely nasty action. They might have been on blue-white control, maybe? Hope not. I tested a lot of that with my Goblins deck. And it drove me nuts. Very nice. That's a Bloodstained Mire. We like to see that. You know what? They might have been on burn. Who knows? The correct art on their lands. Love to see it. Okay. Take the 2. Is what it is. We're going to go grab Forest. We're going to drop Sky Shroud Elite, and then we're going to drop Grim Lavamancer. Teach them about the zoo? But if they're on burn, then they're just going to be able to outburn us. Yup, Mog Fanatic onto the Grim Lavamancer. Womp womp. Mog Fanatic onto the Sky Shroud Elite. I mean, I'm going to beat in with it. We're kind of drawing all the wrong cards right now. I like this trade. But I'm going to play out what I have, and I'm not going to worry about it. So, if they want to mog away my Jackal Pup, they can be my guest. I will lay a block down on that Mog Fanatic with that Jackal Pup. I don't care. I'm going to be a very sad camper if they have Ball Lightning. And they have Ball Lightning. Well, we're going to take this Mog out with the pup. Okay, Ball Lightning's gone. That's gone. We're at 9. That's a very bad meatball. Call the Herd. It's a nice stabilization piece. So we can drop down Mountain here. Make them think about something. All right, they're at 3 cards. They're at 16 life, though. We need to do some serious work if we want to get across the finish line here. We can eat 3 of a Ball Lightning right now with our Elephant token. It's not a position I really want to be in, to be honest. But push comes to shove, we have it. It's a good rip off the top, though, because we're going to get the flashback. That's a Vortex. All right, so are we racing a Vortex now? Give me a Naturalize, please. Not a naturalize. What I can do though is turn everyone sideways. Get in. We'll bluff like we got some kind of action in our hand with the red. This is a good race right here. I think we can get across the finish line. Like if they ball lightning here and just try to vortex me. Okay. No way. Oh. GG's. All right, that was close. That was close. We got to respect them with the hull breach. I do think... Do I want Ravenous Baloth here? Earthquake actually might be good. That's a sorcery. Crumble could be good. I do like Baloth. I do like this as another piece of removal. Bow is very good. We're on the play. Sky Shroud Elite is not great against this deck, sadly. Seal of Fire is good. Naturalize is good. Library is not bad, but it's also not great. I think Assault Battery is just worse than we want to be. Maybe we only want one Baloth as well. And we'll run the old 61 card special. Okay. That was a tough one. Well, were we on the draw or the play there? We were on the play and we lost. It's a bad look. That's a very bad look. Okay. I'll keep this. We have a ton of interaction here. I'm not going to play Jackal Pup into a Mog Fanatic from them. What I will do, though, is I will force them to play a Mog Fanatic. And then I Mog their Mog. See what they want to do here. Okay. It's going to move right into it here. All right, go up top. I think I want to run a little Jackal Pup bait here. See if we can bait out a Mog. I am next turn going to float the Seal of Fire, though. That way, if they do show up with a ball lightning, it's a surprise Seal of Fire. It's not really a surprise because it'll be out there, but it'll be able to control what they're doing. That's what I'm trying to get at. I do wonder if this deck could just use 3 Sylvan Libraries. I think Sylvan Libraries are fantastic. So, ooh, that's a missed land drop. They kept this deck on the strength of something. Not sure what, but they kept it. Okay. Shock, Jackal Pup deals 2 to me. I'm going to play Seal of Fire out and just pass. We have quite a bit of burn in our hands. Wooded Foothills. What do they got over there? Their own Jackal Pup. And a Phyrexian Furnace. They're going to just end up hitting their Jackal Pup. Keep it clear. If they want to furnace me, they can furnace me. I don't really care. Okay. I'm just going to pass. Let's see how they want to deal with this. This is not worth the naturalize. So I'm going to be very upfront with that with everyone. I could have gambled in dropping Grim Lavamancer here or Jackal Pup, but their choice in this matter means a lot. All right. Now we can gamble with a Jackal Pup. Say go ahead. This is a very weird dance we have to do. Okay, we take 3. Jackal Pup is like so bad in this matchup, but Again, like I feel like I just need to run it out. I don't really have a choice. Okay, looks like they're starting to hit the floods a bit. Go and search. Ball lightning. Let's just take one off the top here. That's a little incinerate. Get that dealt with. This puts me down a turn, but I kind of like it. Leaving one up for the lightning bolt in case they have another ball lightning they're looking to get going. Yeah, they can keep exiling. That's fine. Grim Lavamancer. Do I want to deal with that card? I think the answer is no. Okay. Yes, I would like to. I'm actually going to put that on top. I'm going to put that on top. Put that on top. Keep the forest. I'm going to play out a Grim Lavamancer. This is where they want to send their burn damage. They can send their burn damage. They only got 2 cards in hand. They theoretically could have one more with the Phyrexian Furnace if they want to just exile something. Mas Rapidos. I kind of hope they do, actually. What would be really bad right here is a ball lightning. But we're shields down regardless. Nothing we can do about it. That's what we like to see. All right. Yes. I'm going to put that on top. Put that on top. And I'm going to go 1, 2 here. Little River Boa action. Hold back. They want to try and hit the yard again. That's power to them. It's like they might be flooding out over there. Go up top here. Okay. Okay. Use its ability. Put on top. Put on top. Gonna move to attack here. Get in with the River Boa. One for a Call of the Herd. Yeah, they're gonna get to yap this with their Phyrexian Furnace, but it's a nice chunky blocker. I'm not too mad about it. That's fine. They can yap it. Grim Lavamancer's not doing a whole ton for us right here. So Sulfuric Vortex from them would be bad. Okay, they're going to cycle. All right, they're up to 5 cards in hand. It's a scary day when Burn hits you with a nice little 5-carder. That was the end of my turn, right? I'm not crazy? Yeah, it was. They got mad action in their hand right now, probably. Okay. Curse Scroll. Okay. Let's see what they value here. Like, do they want to hit my Mog Fanatic? Do they want to Mog Fanatic into River Boa, force me to regenerate, and then Curse Scroll, or what? Show me something good on top here. That's good. I'm just going to be proactive here and naturalize that. So they're gonna fire blast me. Okay. They got 3 mana. They're gonna curse scroll me. Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna beat him with these 2 suckers. I don't know if we're gonna get him here or not. Okay, they're gonna lay a block down. They're banking on ball lightning. We might be alright. They're probably like between, do I just hit the Grim Lavamancer? Leave them with no blockers. Not worry about it. Because they're probably thinking like, well, ooh, okay. I'll let that River Boa go, actually. That was a scared play right there, in my personal opinion. Okay. Put on top. Put on top. Move to attack. Sit in here. I don't know if this is a correct move or not, but I am going to Jackalpop. This gives us on-board lethal next turn. It is win right now. I don't know if that's correct. GG's. All right, well, we couldn't take down Burn. Is what it is what it is. Lost against Sly. Hop into the outro here. Well, we ended up going 2-2 with Zoo. One of them was an off-screen win to or off-screen loss to a Storm deck. We took down Clerics, mono black, and we also took down Dead Gael, but we lost to Burn in a pretty major fashion. We don't feel super well slotted against Burn. I would potentially say maybe add an Azoron Orb or 2 to the sideboard, and reevaluate, but maybe Earthquake's good against them. I'm not sure. But I think if I spent a good amount of time with this deck, I could make it feel like a very strong tier 2 deck. At least that's my personal perspective on it. I'm not great with the whole tier concept, so don't shoot me if I said the incorrect thing. 22 lands with Call the Herd felt a bit soft. I might want to go to 23 here and maybe cut down on like the Assault Battery. That's just my personal perspective on it, but I like this deck. This deck's super fun. I want to play pre-fire Zoo, like Naya Zoo there. So this is a lot of fun. If you enjoy just turning your cardboard sideways and playing, there's definitely some thought trees with this, with all the burn tacked into it. But yeah, I highly recommend this deck. This deck is super fun. I love playing with it for my time. You're probably going to see it again on the channel sometime soon because it's just a fun deck. I can see myself easily running through a league with this. I can see how it top 8'd into the CPS as well. Very strong against creature decks, it feels like. If you're playing against a fair plan that's placed to the board, then I feel like this deck's going to prey on them super gnarly with just all the removal we have and everything. So yeah, overall, I'm a huge fan of this deck. I highly recommend giving it a shot. 2-2 ain't bad from just picking the deck up and playing it essentially blind. Never saw anyone really play with this outside of the One Mengu's workshop, but yeah, highly recommend this. It's a ton of fun. I hope everybody enjoyed. This has been 3-2 Brew. Till next time, cheers.